We're just gonna take y'all with us and y'all can see how the real junk goes the day before.
The day before travel day.
RV experts will be like, you need a flow meter.
You don't want that in your gray tank.
All right, this is the painful of RV life currently.
The storms, I don't know if anybody paid attention, but
the people who question pulling a travel trailer with the dually, we'll see about that. All right, y'all, coming straight to you from Terrell, Texas. We're going to do something a little different today because I think that y'all will enjoy it. So you know how you got like the travel day
or setup day,
the setup day. We're going to do the pre-travel day, all the like crap that's going on. Like I got propane tanks to do. Well, one propane tank.
One, yeah, you only need one.
And there's considerations with that. And Renee has a bomb that went off into the garage back here. So we're going. There's like a ton of stuff going on, and the weather is kind of rainy. And we also got 2 e-bikes. We got to try and figure out how to. We're going to travel them in the garage,
right, and not slam them around on the roads.
Yep. So we're just gonna take y'all with us, and y'all can see how the real junk goes the day before.
The day before travel day.
All right, so this looks nice and clean back here.
I'm always saying I don't want to be doing laundry the day before we have to travel, because then I have wet stuff that I hang up and it's never dry. But I think everything this time can go in the dryer. I did bedding yesterday at a laundromat. But yeah, so laundry gets done the day before travel, and a few other chores as well. But like Greg mentioned, we do have the new chore of figuring out, obviously the bikes fit, but we don't know how we're going to keep them pretty much motionless so they're not beating against each other or beating against the four-wheeler when it's in here. So yeah, let's get this over to the laundry room.
Yeah. So one thing with the bikes, and y'all might notice when you RV, is there's kind of like 2 types of people that RV when there's things that need to be adjusted. Is people that have to have a specific plan and a specific thing done ahead of time.
Yeah.
And then people like me, they're like, we'll pack it up and put it in and see what happens. And maybe, I'm not trying to like rub the paint off the bikes and stuff, so we'll see what happens with it.
Where we were before here in Galveston, where we're gonna be that we know of later in the fall, winter, I'll be using that e-bike. And I have just a normal big pop-up hamper. That's usually what I carry everything in instead of breaking it down. But I did get one of those backpack laundry bags, so I can throw it on my back and take the e-bike up to the laundry room. That's handy because it's way further.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I need to get more change.
All right, y'all. So pre-travel day thing, flushing the tanks. First off, I will say I don't mind the tank levels being off a little bit because I can tell by the way it sounds, but we like for our sensors to actually read. So what we're going to do is I'm probably not going to flush the top of the black tank with this fitting, but we're going to come around here and do the flush valve and back flush it.
So day of travel day usually isn't enough time to do the reverse flush because it takes quite a bit. Greg will leave it open, but don't you also close it and set a timer to kind of fill up more for that gravity?
So you'll have people that actually put a flow meter on it, but me, I've experimented with it enough to actually know that 6-minute timers on each kind of like brings it close to the top, and it's got the variance for water pressure, because your RV experts will be like, you need a flow meter because you'll have variances in water pressure. It'll make it fill up faster or slower. But 6 minutes is like, it won't get too full and it won't get too low. So I just do it because it works.
I'm generally inside and I just kind of keep an eye on things.
I'll probably I don't know. Renee will look at the sensors, but I'm probably going to back flush it like 3 times and see what it does. And I'll totally drain it on the last time, and maybe that'll be enough. It'll get us through about a week that we won't have full hookups. So that's good enough. Good enough for me. Turn on the flush.
How well do you like the Flush King, actually? I know that when I ordered it, you weren't too keen on it.
I wasn't keen on it because you look at like the hydraulics on how it pushes the water up in there, and I felt like it wasn't creating enough force to get stuff out of there. But I think it's when you dump the tanks with that fresh water in there, it's the vortex and the rush of that fresh water coming out that knocks a lot of it loose. But in theory, I feel like the overhead spinning one should work better, but it kind of doesn't.
Why is there no flush system for our grays? That's just, you pull it and that's all you get, unless you fill a sink and, you know, just let it go down. So I like the reverse flush, especially even for the gray tank. And that is one, and I am so careful with gray. I do not drain pasta down the sink, one, because of scalding hot water. You don't want to do that to RV pipes and seals. So I do it a strainer over a bowl. But two, if you've ever watched pasta water cool, that pasta smegma, you don't want that in your gray tank. And then also oils and everything. Unfortunately, for somebody who had cloth napkins and reusable paper towels and stuff in our sticks and bricks, I do use paper towels a lot because I wipe off dishes, I wipe out pans and everything before we actually start washing. The less ick going down the gray, the better. And we do use a gray treatment now. We used to not. We don't ever have gray smell inside. Obviously, there's smell all the time outside when you pull, but I've never had gray smell inside, but I don't want to get to that, so we started using gray treatment.
Pulling black gives me the urge to go to the bathroom.
Okay, it's time for me to go rotate laundry. How's it going?
Second flush is complete.
That's good. I failed.
What?
So I thought I would be drying everything that I had to wash today, and guess what? I have a bedroom full of hanging clothes. I put them in the bedroom instead of the garage this time because what's that Furrion 18K chill cube? It's got that dry setting to really pull out the humidity. So I got that bumping on, and hopefully everything will dry in time. If not, I'll just have to stash it around tomorrow morning.
Also, for all the butthurt hygiene experts out there, with the gloves versus no gloves, have a big bottle of hand sanitizer right here. And then when I go in to check the tank levels again, I'll wash my hands at the sink. And now if I had cuts in my hands or any kind of like abrasions, I'd probably wear gloves at that point. But I feel like this is pretty dang reasonable. But, all right, let's go see what ye old tanks are doing. I got a feeling I don't have to flush again myself.
Sorry, hi.
All right, so I'm gonna wash my hands real quick.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
And you can check the tank level if you want, see if we've gotten any
black
improvement.
or both? Just black?
Just black. I haven't done gray yet.
Okay, I'll check.
Okay.
So I am vacuuming up and then I'm gonna mop. And believe it or not, I will sweep up under the slide again tomorrow before I bring it in. You're not gonna like it. How many times more did you do it after I told you we were still at 1/3, 2 dots?
I can't, it's a couple. I can do it again.
We're at 1/3.
Okay.
I mean, we have all the time in the world. Laundry's still going. I can't stand that other dot lit up.
All right. Sean rode his bike over here when it's bad weather.
That's our son on his motorcycle pulling up. I don't know if you can hear it.
All right, y'all, so my Pika propane sensor is flipping between completely empty and 98% full. So think that's full. Maybe the sensor's just not doing right for whatever reason, or it's slipped. It is saying it's empty. Don't seem right. I'm just gonna take both of them and have them weighed and see if this one's full or not and needs topping off. All right, it's a Home Depot run, and I've traded Renee out with a much uglier version of a Miles.
Oh, dude, thanks. See how it is.
So the day before travel day, we got propane tanks. Oh, and somebody sent Renee a Home Depot storage bucket picture for putting the folded up e-bike in. So I'm going to run by there and hopefully get Renee to send that info to me, and we'll grab that. I should top off with diesel while we're not connected.
Oh, dude, that's gonna hurt.
Yep.
Big old financial sting right there.
Yep.
Hello.
Hey, we're at Home Depot. Can you send me that thing from Ashley so we can look, see if we can find that tote?
Okay.
I always say this channel is real stuff. I'm being real with you. I'm a man, and I'm looking for the bathroom first thing as we walk in here.
Oh, right there.
All right, so 27-gallon Pro Grip Husky. All right, so supposedly that'll fit Renee's e-bike, where we can slide her around in the garage while we're traveling. We'll see. Onward to Tractor Supply or propane. It's got these sensors on the bottom. I don't know if I like them or not. They keep giving me problems. The reason I won't let other people handle them is because I feel like they're going to break them.
That's fair.
Yep. Yes. All right, bam! One more errand done. All right, this is the painful of RV life currently in April of 2026 right here.
So I'm thinking sending the boys off to do the propane was a stupid idea, because they have now gone on a side quest to HEB. If you don't know Texas grocery stores, HEB, make sure you hit them up when you visit Texas. Anyways, they're going to HEB without me, which is depressing in itself, and I'm flushing gray. Yeah, I was stupid. Thought I was being smart so I could mop. No.
All right, what do we got, Renee?
I lost a bath mat. I started laundry this morning. My little bath mat, threw it in the wash, looked at it, threw it in the dryer with the towels. I kind of can't remember from then on, because just focusing on kind of taking y'all along with all of our chores, I got distracted. But guess what? It's gone. I don't remember getting it out of the dryer. I've gotten all of the clothes to hang up, all of the dry clothes, all the baskets are now empty. The bath mat is missing. It is nowhere in this RV. It is not in the laundry room. I asked the front desk in case I windblown dropped it or something and somebody turned it in, but I can't even remember. But if I got it out of the dryer, it would have went in the bottom of the basket with other clothes on top. So I don't know. And it is 3:04 p.m. Somebody just got back from side quest with our son, and so I'm feeling overwhelmed.
I haven't a little bit.
It did. I haven't done the grocery. But what did you get me?
A tote that supposedly fits Renee's e-bike when it's in its folded up form.
As per Ashley and Scott of Wild Blue Wonders, they have the same e-bike that I have, so folded up. It should fit tidy in there, where we can just put it in the garage on the floor and then only have to worry about strapping Greg's. But because I'm feeling overwhelmed, we're gonna go ahead and extend a day, because like I said, it's after 3. Soon I'll be fixing some dinner because our son and his girlfriend will eat with us, and I haven't even done the grocery store for myself for the next almost a week. I need to pre-buy everything because we're not going to be around hookups and a whole lot of well, we won't disconnect much, and then we'll be out of civilization.
I'm gonna walk over there and find her bath mat. You watch.
That thing is missing. It's got legs. Hey, Sean, you want to come?
Hey,
it is
there it is
super
in the
bright.
road.
That's not funny.
I know.
I walked, I looked, I even looked further to see, like, what if I put it on the top of a basket and it blew off? But you know how I carry my baskets.
Well, usually a second set of eyes does well with stuff like this.
It's gone. And we haven't gone anywhere. This is literally all within like an hour and a half. It's gone. I'm telling you, it's completely gone. And it's the only thing missing. And I know I washed it. Greg even remembers me saying, should I air dry it or throw it in the dryer? Uh-oh.
Oh, well, it's gone. What, they gone for the day already?
Yeah, I guess I'll just come in the morning.
3.
Yeah, they're closed. So I'll come in the morning to extend. I know it's not a problem. There's tons of empty spaces.
Okay.
All right, so no bath mat. I guess we're standing on a hand towel.
We should get the grizzly loaded anyway.
Well, that's between you and Sean. That's what I have sons for.
Yeah.
I get to take the chore day off on something like that when we got a son to help us.
I know that you only had me for free labor.
Free labor, yeah, that's what kids are for. It's travel day and we're not traveling. So Greg and our son Sean, their excursion to do propane yesterday went a little bit over.
Yeah, we did some
Side quest.
activities that distracted us a little bit.
And that's what this is about, the time with friends, family. Also, y'all picked up a tote to put my folded bike in, but because I have the big basket on the back, it's a little bit too small. So we're going to return that,
Yeah.
get a bigger tote.
I did measurements. We'll contemplate and probably find something.
Yeah.
And also the big orange mountain bike, electric bike, I'm still contemplating on how
You had to go
to
big.
best haul that without it flopping all over the garage. So I gotta figure something out too with that.
Could have made it easier. Could have got a foldable too. So we've got the coffee. Also, I had, stupid of me, a last minute Amazon order that was supposed to come between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. And I just found out it'll be here now by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, or I can request a refund. So everything works out, happens. We had a good dinner with our son and his girlfriend last night. Now we get another one when he gets off work. So yeah, we're gonna go run our errands. And because of their excursions, I didn't make it to the grocery store. I wasn't sad yesterday, but I don't feel like doing it today.
Wah, wah, wah.
So we're off.
I did this yesterday.
We got the bin returned. And now you've got the tape measure, right?
Yep, right here.
Okay, where do we go? Oh, up there. Okay, this is why I sent you and Sean off without me yesterday. 19, there's a 27 gallon. Did we have a 27
I
gallon?
think so, because this is,
That's too little.
yep. Ooh, that's a big one.
No, we can't even keep that in
I
there.
know. That's not even 24 inches wide.
We did not come up with a solution here at Home Depot, so we're heading to Harbor Freight. Home Depot, we didn't really find a solution, and Harbor Freight, not so much either. Greg decided, well, we also hit up Tractor Supply, ended up buying a new dog toy for our grand dog, but you decided on what, that 4-pack of ratchet straps at Walmart?
So after all the contemplating, I think it's just going to come down to me doing magic with just regular old ratchet straps and seeing how that goes.
Yeah.
And I'll just trim them down.
That's the thing. We were trying to avoid really long straps and blah, blah, blah. Now it's time to put some of this away and figure out where I'm putting it.
We're semi getting ready for
Some
being off-grid, and Renee's going to have to figure out some space management.
Off-grid camping, also just quick overnight, not unhitching. So getting enough groceries that we don't have to run out to get food. I was not going to try to Let me show y'all. I wasn't gonna thread the needle with groceries
Uh-oh.
through the bikes in the garage. We can still get through, no problem. And we still have access to our bathroom and still have clothes drying, which all that should be done. I can put it away now. When will I learn to do my laundry? 2 days before travel. Like, well, it worked out this time. Is that it?
Yep.
Thank you. I'll get the door. New bath mat. It is from Walmart, and the color actually is going to work perfect. But how do you lose that? I don't know what happened. We searched the laundry room, searched the camper. I mean, there's only so much space in here. So yeah, that's a little bit of a Scooby-Doo mystery. So meals on a travel day, I try to keep really easy, and I look at the weather. If it's going to be pretty hot, you know, it's hot in the camper as soon as you park. So tomorrow, I think we're going to do like some turkey, bacon, avocado, cold sandwiches, and chips. And then after that, we've got jalapeno cheddar sausage dogs. We have hamburger patties I pre-made and are in the freezer. And I think grilled cheese. And that's just because we're doing kind of a little bit of a fast travel. I think we're going to make one stop for about 3 nights. Between here and a week from now, we're going to be crossing 3 states. So our pre-travel day prep day turned into 2 days before travel day. The storms, I don't know if anybody paid attention, but it was going to be, well, it still could get bad, but going to be really bad where we're heading, Wichita Falls, for 1 night. I don't think the wind, now we're down to mainly just wind. It doesn't matter where we go, or even if we stay here.
So this whole wind thing has me thinking, like, at what point do you let it stop you? Because, like, they're predicting 40-ish mile-an-hour gust.
Yeah, here.
And we've been
in any direction unless we go east.
And we've been in 40-mile-an-hour gust. But, I mean, like, at what point do you call it? And that's what we kind of still struggle with. And once again, if you're in an area of the country in the time of year where everything's just like blowing up gusty, like West Texas and eastern New Mexico is going to be, do you let it stop you? I feel like kind of like no, but Renee and I kept questioning each other about it this morning because it's 40-mile-an-hour gust and we're going to be out in the plains type region. So I'm just kind of at a loss with it. I'm really going to need some help from some people in the comments because I am not figuring this out well. That being said,
or
though,
we don't think.
Yeah, that being said, though, there's the old FAFO, you know, you haul them, they come loose, you retie them again. But here's what we got. First off, we
never found a container big enough for mine because of the basket length, without going mega oversized. And then what do we do with that container other than empty under the camper to blow away? What do we do with that container when we are parked and settled? So solution for this one was for Greg to kind of Ziploc it folded, I guess, and she's just there, and I think she'll be fine.
So next up we have the orange bike, which the big one, which I feel a little bit more confident about. What I did here is where there's no metal on metal, and see, it holds pretty good. Like, I'm going to put another click on here. It's rubber on rubber and holding pretty good. And back there I did rubber on rubber too with the good old ratchet straps. But what do y'all think? Will that hold? We need suggestions on this because I just feel like an upheaval with this whole setup. It's not my normal Greg of everything's in order and comes out in an order.
I feel kind of bad because I really insisted on having the rear basket just in case we go touring around somewhere and I want to throw goodies in there for the ride back.
So we're about to head out into the wind, and might I say,
Skittles is ready.
The people who question pulling a travel trailer with a dually, we'll see about that. Because I think that'll help a lot.
Who would question pulling it? Maybe a little one.
Yeah.
Maybe like if you had a 15-foot or something.
Yeah, but I get that question on Facebook all the time. Like, why the dually with the bumper pull? I get that question all the time, and I'm like, why not?
Because it's 40 foot and heavy as crap.
So we're headed west, and we're playing in wind, and it's going to only get better because we're going west to the mountains. So stick with us, and wait a second, here we go. I'm gonna let you start.
Don't wait
Till it's too late.
We'll see you on the road. Are y'all getting tired of hearing that at the end of our videos? Let us know.